Buenas tardes, everyone. This is Jamon coming to check in with you all for week two, dos. This is my second week here in Puebla. As you all know, I'll be here for a month, so I'm required to check in with you all every week via blog or a vlog, which I chose to do today. I'm actually going to alternate. So, um, for the last week, I wrote my blog. This week I chose to vlog, and then next week I'll be writing again, and then the fourth week will also be a video. So, coming in to check in with you all. So, this week's prompt focuses on the differences or similarities between the laboratory here in Puebla that we're working in our laboratory environment, and then our laboratory in the U.S. That we worked in. So, this week I actually, this was the first week that I actually started to get my hands wet as far as working with the research project. The project again focuses on the biosynthesis of nanoparticles using iron oxide, and this week we focused on phase one of the project, which is actually to start biosynthesizing the nanoparticles. So we took the biomass and we put it inside of a little test tube. We took about 0.25 grams and mixed it with the iron chloride. There was a lot of different centrifuging, a lot of centrifuging, a lot of vortexing, as well as a lot of like allowing it to sit in the little water bath, the water heater. So it was a long process. I think we were in the lab for about 4 hours. But one of the things that I noticed is that a lot of the different procedures and things that we do in the U.S. are no different than here. Science is a universal subject, just about. So I feel like anywhere you go, you'll be kind of involved with the same kinds of materials, different chemicals and stuff. One of the differences that I noticed is that the laboratory that we're working in here, they're a lot more like organized, like extremely organized, like OCD organized, to the point where like there are different rooms like for each of the different like types of chemicals, and then there's like they have like shelves for like sulfide, shelves for like fluorides, shelves for like oxides. So it's like pretty cool and pretty organized, pretty easy to find things as well. A lot of the, they definitely invest in science here. Not saying that they don't in the U.S., but they definitely do. I can tell invest in science, invest in research because a lot of the different materials and machines that we're working with are up to date. Some of them are new. So it's pretty cool to work with that kind of like advanced machinery, new machinery. So that's pretty cool. And then of course, they are a lot looser as far as like the safety procedures. Like I remember when I first got there, I was expecting to get some kind of like safety tour or something, but I didn't get anything like that. Um, Luckily, I knew exactly where all of the um, safety materials were, like the shower or the eye washer, fire extinguishers, all those kinds of things. And then also, like in the U.S., I know we were required to like wear our lab coats like buttoned up, but here they're a lot more lax. You don't have to wear it buttoned up. I've seen a few people in sandals, and I know in the U.S. we're required to wear closed-toe shoes. So yeah, those are just some slight differences, but overall, I think it's a lot similar. This week, I also met some really cool friends at the university. Wow, I can't remember their names, but they were really, really nice, very nice people. They actually took us to this market, where like it's like sort of like a farmer's market, where they sell like fresh fruits and vegetables. So we went to the farmer's market, and bought some really great mangoes. Actually, some of the best mangoes I've ever had in my life. Some oranges, bananas. They had watermelon. And then we also discovered this new vegetable called himaka, which is apparently it's very good for digestion. Of course, promotes a lot of different health benefits. as well as lowering your chances of getting cancer. So it's really cool. The vegetable, it has a lot of different, like I said, it's very nutrient dense. So I tried that for the first time, and it's actually really tasty. The only thing is, every time I eat it, I really like want it to be an apple because it has the same like texture as an apple, but it doesn't taste like an apple. It's not sweet like an apple. It's actually very tasteless, but a lot of people like, especially my friends here, they really enjoy it. So I think I think that was really cool to discover something new to eat, possibly new to put up in a smoothie or something. Another really special thing about this week was that on Sunday I visited this park called El Parque del Arte, which is like a nice little park here in Puebla. It's about 10 minutes away from the university. I actually took an Uber there, this was my first time taking an Uber in Mexico. It was a lot easier than I thought, for sure. I just called it on the app and they came. And took me to the park. Now, getting back was a different story. I had to go through a lot of like different translations and stuff to get him to understand what I was saying, and then for me to understand what he was saying. But finally, we worked it out, and I was able to get in the Uber and go home. So, um, the park though was actually just beautiful. Like, there were so many different. I've never seen such like a variety of plants. The people there are very, very interactive with like the geese. Like they enjoy like feeding them and stuff, and the geese like just kind of sleep on them and like trot around them, which I found to be pretty interesting. From where I'm from, we actually do not like geese. We do not feed them because that's what keeps them coming back, and we don't want them. So to see the attraction that they have for them here and the love that they have for them here was actually amazing. It's one that I've never seen before, so that was pretty cool. Um, and yeah, I got a chance to go and run because they have like a nice little running path. And it was pretty long, but it was really nice. It was a lot of different. It was just so scenic. Like as I was running, I was seeing so many different sights. And just before I knew it, my run was over. So I'm definitely gonna go back there next week and hopefully get a nice video for you guys. I have some pictures, but I'm probably gonna get a video for sure, so you guys can actually take in everything just like I did and see exactly all that the park had to offer. So. This week we also got involved in a lot of different sightseeing excursions. We visited some of the cathedrals, which was absolutely beautiful. So it was a little creepy, just a little bit. It's a tiny, like a little bit. Like when we walked in, there was like this mirror, not a mirror, I'm sorry, like a glass encasing with like a a model of Jesus. I'm assuming who's who it was. Like laying inside of the glass, and it almost looked like a dead body. So I don't know if we were attending a cathedral or if we were attending a funeral. The art is absolutely wonderful, absolutely amazing. I don't even know how long it took for them to build and actually perfect and craft all those different things. Because the art was amazing. Some of the best art that I've seen. This week, I also went to an engineering symposium. Engineering is not my field of study, but it is something that I guess I'm somewhat interested in a little bit. But I more so went to support Dr. Marin. Dr. Marin was the chaperone that came on the trip with us. She's actually leaving today, so we'll be going through the next 2 weeks without her. But her project focused on seismic waves, so they're really big on like earthquakes here and trying to monitor ways in which we can reduce the chances or I'm sorry, detect earthquakes much quicker than we have been using very cheap devices. Because I guess the monitors or the detectors that they have, sensors, I'm sorry, that they have right now currently are somewhat expensive to make. So we're trying to create more cost-effective ways to monitor these earthquakes so that we can better take precaution for, when they do occur. And her presentation was wonderful. She was talking about some of her findings as far as trying to make those cheap devices. The entire presentation was all in Spanish, so of course I did not retain much. Can't really tell you what she said, but I tried to order food, and it was the most frustrating process I've ever gone through. Um, I, I can't even tell you how I got food that night because I actually didn't think I was gonna get food myself. I really just was. I thought I was gonna have to go to bed hungry. So this video is running a little long and my memory is running very short. So I'm going to conclude the video here. I thank you all for watching and for investing your time. I know there's so many other things that you could be doing right now, but because you chose to sit here and hear me talk about my experiences, it truly says a lot and it means the world to me. So thank you. And then I also would like to send a shout out and huge thanks to the individuals that organized this program. I'm truly thankful for you all for caring enough about my future and seeing something in me to actually choose me to be a participant of this program. I'm so thankful, so blessed, and grateful. Just wow. So thank you all. And again, next week I will be writing instead of vlogging, instead of doing a video. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you all next week. Bye bye.